What's up, YouTube? Welcome to 3Kingzz Productions, and today we're talking about the Division 2 beta. I've heard so much about this game, and I never got a chance to play the Division 1, so I'm super excited to test this out and see how it goes. It's a big weekend from March 1st until March 4th that the beta was accessible and free. So you know me, I enjoy free. Anybody enjoys free. So we took a chance and went out there and messed around with it and see how it came out. I wanted to give you gameplay from my perspective. This is my first time playing a Division. I've played Call of Duty. I'm primarily a 2K person, but I wanted to expand and try something different. A few things that you're going to see on this video. You're going to see my gameplay experience with just being solo, and then you're also going to see some gameplay with my friends. I got Rage and my boy Stunts to join me, so therefore we can get out there and test it out ourselves as a crew. Other few things that you're going to see on here is you're going to see a screenshot and go through the customization of the characters. And you're also going to see the storyline, so therefore you can understand the background or the storyline that's designed for Division 2. Another thing that you're also going to see is the layout of the inventory. Want to make sure you have to see the inventory screen, how to add friends, and get a sneak peek at the overall map. Some of the pros that I have for the beta is the customization of characters. It was good to see that how with the beta you have random selections, but on the full version you'll be able to customize it more in detail. Another cool thing that it gave you the option of playing with a female character or a male character. So that's always a plus, and it allows for a different type of audience. You have an audience for male and female, so that's definitely good to address. Some other good things that I enjoyed was the storyline. It was very interactive, very detailed, and gave us something to look forward to. And it seems like it's a continuous, non-stop storyline. There was always something to get into every time we turned a corner. The next thing on the list of pros that I have is the gameplay, game speed, and the movements. It really made it really simple for me to move from cover to cover and maneuver over objects. I didn't have any difficulty in that area with someone that's not familiar with the game. So it made it really simple for me, and I really enjoyed that. Next on the list is shooting and aiming. There's a reason why I play 2K. I'm a shooter. Not necessarily a good Call of Duty shooter or the Division type shooter, but I can shoot. But this game, it made it kind of easy. The aiming was easy. It was simple, simplified. I really enjoyed it. I didn't have no problem. As you can see when in the gameplay, I struggled at first, but it did take me some time to adjust to the aiming. But once I got that down packed, I really did enjoy myself. And it made it easier, especially in the team atmosphere, to adjust. Next on my list was the controls and the inventory screen. They simplified everything. They put the weapons at the top, put my inventory at the bottom, my skills and my perks at the very bottom underneath that. So it was easy for me to go to the area that I need to go to, make my necessary changes, my necessary adjustments, and it was pretty easy. There was no confusion. I was able to, it shows also breaks down which weapon is more powerful, the next which one would be the best option to have. So I really did enjoy that. It made it simple for me, especially for a newbie. Next thing on my list was the boards and maps. Very large map, very open. Every time, like I said, every time we turned a corner, there was something to get into. There was other missions, many missions popped up on the map as we progressed through the storyline, and it was easy to pick my next mission. And once we selected our next mission, our next destination, it would create a little orange arrow leading us to that destination. So that was actually pretty neat, and so therefore we didn't get lost. And for someone like me that's never played like Grand Theft Auto or anything of that nature that has an open map concept, I found it easy to navigate throughout the different destinations and missions. Now for my list of cons. I only had two things listed on my list of cons, which was the controls and the aiming. Starting with the controls, if you are brand new to the Division or shooting games in general, you definitely want to make sure that you visit the settings options and look at the control button layout. Familiarize yourself with it. Once you get familiar with the buttons and the controls, it's a pretty simple transition. It took me probably like 5 to 10 minutes to adjust, but after I adjusted, it was pretty smooth transition and it was fun gameplay. Now, as far as aiming, once you look at the gameplay, you'll see that I was hitting everything in the world except for my target. I had to go into the settings and make a couple adjustments, so therefore it didn't take that long for me to pick up my target. But once I got that down packed, it was pretty simple. I got it down and I started hitting a few things. I didn't hit everything, but I hit a few things. But overall, the gameplay was great. I enjoyed the beta. Me and my friends, we played it for roughly about 12 hours total. It was a great experience. So if you get a chance, I would suggest getting into Division 2. Once it hits stores, go ahead and pre-order. I already put in my pre-order and we are going to be on it. So expect some more game footage here shortly. For now, enjoy the gameplay. Leave your comments. Go ahead and subscribe. I appreciate it. Any feedback is helpful.
We took things for granted. We expected coffee in the morning. We expected free Wi-Fi. When those were taken from us, we survived. When communications broke down, the trains stopped and the internet went dark, we survived.
But when the pharmacies were looted and hospitals shut down, asthma became lethal. And with no police to protect you, did you own a gun?
Did your neighbor?
Some survived.
We are a resilient species. When our society collapsed, we found ways to go on. And now, for the first time in centuries, what we want is also truly what we need. In the face of disaster, we helped each other.
We built new communities in the ruins of the old. We adapted. We survived. Established a new normal. But there are also those who build nothing. Create nothing.
Hyenas preying on the weak. They've made our world bleed. But we don't stand alone. A brave few have sworn to protect us and save what remains. They unite us.
Remind us that we are one people. They are our shield and our light. But if that light goes out,
Who can save us then?